Damn. Episode 12? We are flying. But I would say that we have one episode left, but I'd be lying because I got more interesting guests for you guys. And tonight's guest is a very, very, very special guest. Indie Bug. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she's amazing. TikTok sensation, just a sensation period as a child. But we'll talk more about that in a few. There's a lot still surrounding Kanye West. It just never ends. Um, my more of my concern is the Kyrie Irving issue though. Now, from what I'm seeing, Kyrie Irving is receiving a lot of backlash for posting a film that was called Jews to Negroes. I believe it was on Amazon. Faith, what was that? What it was called, or it was something like that. Apparently, they considered it to be anti-Semitic, and I think that they only considered it that because Kyrie Irving, posted it in reference to how black people were the original Hebrew, or Hebrew is a language, but the original Jews, Israelites of some sort. That's it's a lot of theoretical stuff surrounding the true religion of black people. You have that. You have how Christianity was forced. You have certain ancestral religions that people hold on to, all kinds of stuff. But nonetheless, I do feel a lot of what they're asking of Kyrie Irving is a little bit extreme, for sure, just for him to continue to play the sport. I think it's really unfair. And I have to say that in that moment, I agree. I agree that why is it that we as black people have to go through so many hoops just to apologize or correct something where you feel like we went wrong? Now, at the end of the day, I don't think Kyrie Irving was initially trying to be anti-Semitic when he posted that. I think that he was just trying to explain what he was now enlightened with. He's like, it seems like this information is something new to him, and he's trying to share it with others. And in doing so, it got him a lot of trouble, and a lot of trouble. And, I hope that works out for him. As far as Kanye West is concerned, you guys know how I feel about that. Kanye gets on my damn nerves. But, it is unfair that Adidas is now considering they're going to continue making the Yeezy without the name and the association with Kanye West. Now, the sad part about it is, as much as I don't like Ye, y'all know that's dead wrong. Y'all know that is dead wrong. You know damn well keeping that man's design to continue to sell a product. What makes you think that people are going to continue to buy it without the name? People bought it because of him, not because it was Adidas. Just like when he was with Nike, they bought it because he was with Nike. It's about him, not about, oh yes, I know, she's coming soon, guys. It was about him, not the brand itself. He was just trying to find a home. It's just unfortunate how, they really truly emasculate the black man socially, financially. And again, I don't care for a lot of what Kanye West has done. However, it doesn't mean strip him bare in front of society, because that is the equivalent. It's like social buck breaking, and those are the facts. Here at the Chella's Way Experience, all we do is speak facts. And it's just unfortunate because these are things that I am witnessing myself. And again, my disagreement for some of the things that he's said and done has nothing to do with the fact that you guys are doing what you're doing to him. It's wrong. To strip someone bare over words, that's just, come on. That's OD. Like, compared to all the shit that's been said about us. Now, this is where it gets complex and where it will become a problem, because when they say things, we can't strip them bare, but we don't have the authority to do so because we didn't put ourselves in positions to own enough to understand how business itself operates, so where we can actually unify and take control of a matter like that. It's unfortunate, and I do hope that, we as black people watching this happen in front of our eyes now take the initiative to find a way to also take ownership, take back what belongs to us, so that we don't end up in positions where people can strip us bare of the things that we worked so hard for. But, let that be a lesson in so many ways, not just to them, but for the people that are watching. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure everybody's excited. I don't know what you guys have on the menu, but, it happens to be one of the warmest times of the year. Now, me personally, I lost my mom 4 days before Christmas. Her birthday is actually today, November 10th. I couldn't miss her more. But the thing about that is that, you know, although she's not here, it is really, really hard for me to let go of what holidays mean to people, to family. I mean, there were times when I found myself withdrawn and I didn't want to be bothered, but I always circle back because once I get that feeling, that holiday feeling, I can't help but want to partake in things. And for those out there who don't have family, I hope you have friends. You know, I just hope that everyone has a place to go because we won't be doing a show on Thanksgiving. Just so you guys know, that day, Chela's Way Experience will be canceled. We'll resume the following week. But I do hope and pray that, you know, everyone gets a warm plate of food and has a place to go. If not, you know, if you have nothing going on and you have time and energy, please look into volunteer work. You know, there's always room for that. And you know, pay it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward. If you have the opportunity, you know, count your blessings and pay it forward. Aside from that, Nikita Dragon got locked up. Now, there was a lot of controversy surrounding Nikita Dragon being arrested in Miami-Dade County and being placed in a men's prison. Well, men's holding cell, rather. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's not right because technically Nikita Dragon is transgender. I guess would be considered a transgender female. Right. So he was a male who transitioned to female. And so there was a lot of backlash there with Nikita Dragon being put in a men's holding facility. They were like, oh, well, you know, that's unfair. Despite whatever the crime was, you know, it doesn't change the fact that Nikita Dragon is technically a woman. Now, I don't think certain states, I don't think that really matters. I mean, they go off of whatever's on your records. I don't know if Nikita Dragon's ever been arrested and maybe they fingerprinted him. And when they fingerprinted him, his original prints from a previous incident when he was all boy probably popped up. And they're going to go according to what's in their system. Now, I don't know what the laws are in Florida, but, you know, the last time they let a transgender or I don't know, a guy that was transitioning to be a woman, he hadn't completed the surgery. They let him stay on the women's side, and he ended up getting 3 female inmates pregnant. So, you know, even though Nikita Dragon has the parts, it doesn't change the fact that anatomically you were born whatever, and that's just how they look at it. I don't know, fair or unfair, you know, don't break the law if you know that there's a chance that you'll end up in a situation like that. That's all I could say. But moving forward, I don't want to spend too much time wasted on gossip and social media stuff. RSV is going around, so if you have small children, please be mindful. If you're not going to get them to wear masks, then try to keep them home, especially if they're really small. It seems to be severe. It's really going around in conjunction with flu season, in conjunction with COVID. So you might want to be very, very careful with that. So yeah, let's get to our guest. So Indie Bug, super popular. She's been on Jennifer Hudson. She was on a show with Mario Lopez. She's all over the internet. She's all over Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And I mean, this girl is so well received by the internet. Like, they love Indie Bug. She is one of the cutest kids I've ever seen. On top of the fact that she makes these strong facial expressions, which only goes to show so much passion behind her moves, how serious she takes it. And you can see it in her face, not just in her face, but also in her dance moves. And I always see her and she brings so much joy to me. I could have the worst day ever. And then watching Indie Bug dance, I'll be like, this little girl is just too much. I literally, in that moment, forget about my problems. And this is precisely why she's here today. Indie Bug!
Hey.
Hey, yo! See, I got my baby voice on. I'm like, hey, yo! Did you look up ferrets? You didn't see them yet?
Yeah, I did.
Do you think they're cute? Okay,
yeah.
So I'll personally show you when we're done. Now, Indie Bug, your name is India.
Yes.
Okay, your name is India, and where do you go to school, India?
I'm currently homeschooled.
Homeschooled. Okay, how do you like that?
Like, I wake up early in the morning, I do math, I read, because I'm learning how to read, so I'll read books, and I'll do math, I'll do subtractions, and like, I do like all kinds of school, yeah.
So let me ask you a question. What's your favorite subject?
To do? Like when I'm bored?
No,
in
your
school.
favorite subject in school.
Oh, math.
Really? Okay, so I'm bad at math. What is your favorite part about math?
That you get to learn and it's fun and it's like school. It's education.
just presented with new information. That's all.
Mhm.
Simple. I love it. Okay, so you're homeschooled right now, and do you feel like you have more free time to yourself when you're being homeschooled, so you can focus on your work, your dancing?
Yes.
It's not really so much work. It's more like just fun, right, for you?
Yeah. Education for me is fun and like school. You're supposed to have fun in school. Like you're supposed to have
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from, Indy?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. So who comes from Dayton, Ohio, Mama? Name somebody.
Us.
No, I'm saying like some because I don't. You see, I've heard of Cleveland.
Paul Lawrence Dunbar.
Yeah. I don't know how
okay.
people live like.
It's bold.
So, Indy, let me ask you a question. Where do you get your sense of style from? Because you love color. You love color. You're always doing. Oh, your mommy. Okay. So because I always see you have pink hair.
I don't pick out. Like I don't. Do you see me right now? I don't pick out the things she do.
Your
she
mom
has the
picks it all
cutest
out.
outfits in the world. Yeah, she be picking out my outfits. Yeah.
You say your mom picks out your outfits.
Yeah.
But who does your hair colors?
Me.
You pick out all your hair colors?
Sometimes. My mom.
So how often do you change your hair color?
Like after I'm like a little bored, I might take the other hairstyle out and do another hairstyle.
So is this like every week or every few days or?
Every week.
Every week, yeah. Every week.
Say every week you do your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy different hair colors. Now, let me ask you a question. How important is it for you to have these looks when you do your TikTok videos and your Facebook videos? Do you feel like your hair color is a big deal, like having your hair a certain way, dressing a certain way? How important would you say it is?
It's like super duper 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 important. You have to have your clothes, you have to have your shoes, you have to have your hair done. And I love doing different kind of hairstyles because it's like changing your hair color is so fun. Like you can do all kinds of colors.
You feel like a new person every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do. You reinvent yourself when you have a new hair color. It brings a different something out in you, and you're a different person every time.
Yeah.
So would you say yellow makes you feel sunny?
Yeah.
Red makes you feel spicy.
And I got purple
Pink
in
makes
there
you
too.
bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got it right. And I see some purple back there, yellow and purple.
Thank you.
So you are you're really invested in everything that you do, Indy. So you really take your time because your mom says that you're pretty elaborate with your setups.
Yeah.
So you think of these on your own?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask, right now, it's just you and mommy. There's no other small kids around you, just you and mommy. Who inspires you?
My mom has 6 other kids, but my mom has 6 other kids.
5.
Yeah, my mom has.
You're the 6.
I'm the number 6 one, but my mom has 5 other kids, and they're all grown except for my sister.
Okay, so now since you're by yourself, that means a lot of it comes from your head.
Yeah.
All by yourself.
Yeah.
You think of this all by yourself.
Mhm.
So let me ask you a question. Who do you like most on social media, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram? Who do you feel like, I kind of like her style, I want to do what she's doing a little bit?
Nicki Minaj.
I knew you would say that. I was like, I knew she was going to say Nicki. You love how Nicki
love me some Nicki Minaj.
Okay, tell me why. Why do you love Nicki Minaj?
Her hair, her technique, her music is good, like gorgeous. Like her hair be on point.
Yeah, she do. She looks great.
Mhm.
Yep, she looks great, and you dance to a lot of her songs.
Yes, I do.
Let's play the one with you with the chopsticks because I love that's one of my favorite. Let's
I get it. They painted me out to be the bad guy. Well, it's the last time you're gonna see a bad guy do a rap game like me.
So you know what I love, Mom? I love how you censored that. Because right before she was about to finish the word, you cut it. Which
Oh
is a
my
lot
goodness.
yeah, but a lot of parents seem to mess up there and they kind of just let their kids listen and dance to whatever. And I see that you also are trying to work with her ambitions, but you have to still be a parent.
Yeah, and it's hard because some of the best beats come with some of the most
Curse
crazy
words.
lyrics.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what, Indy, I'm glad to hear that you like Nicki Minaj, because I had a feeling. I said, I bet you she's gonna say Nicki Minaj, because I see a lot of you guys being so similar. Like when it comes to not being afraid to try anything. You know, she's always done the colorful hair, the crazy outfits, the funny voices. She's not afraid.
The faces.
Yeah, you always have to go for something. I try new foods. I try new hairstyles. My mommy, she do not like to try new things. Like sometimes she do, but like.
Well, let us be. We're set in our ways. The moms, we're tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Mommies are tired, baby.
Yeah.
I love your style.
Thank you
Indy.
so much.
I saw the first video I saw, it was with you dancing to the drums, and it was interesting to me because I said to myself, I said, she's not afraid to do anything. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is. It doesn't matter what kind of music it is. Literally, so I'm assuming you dance to like salsa, you'll dance to reggae, you'll dance to anything. So what about house music? Do you like house music?
I love any type of music in the world.
Like you don't have any. So let me ask you a question. When you get older, I'm assuming I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. What do you want to be when you get older?
I want to help the homeless. I want to help people that don't have things. Because if you have things, if you're sleeping in a house, if you're sleeping in a bed, you should have other people that have stuff to sleep in the, like, you know. So if you have like a homeless person and you rich, you're supposed to give them some of your stuff, because you don't want them to feel sad, and whatever happens in the dark comes back to life. So you always had to help somebody, so something like a miracle happened back to you. Yeah.
So you want to grow up and help others.
Yeah. And
you know what's so funny, Indy? I really thought you were going to say, I want to be a choreographer. I just want to dance. And you actually went totally left with that answer. Do you know that? How impressive that was?
And I really want to be a nail stylist and a hairstylist and teach little girls how to dance too.
Oh my God. You're like a jack of all trades. Do you know what that means? A jack of all trades, like you wear many hats.
Oh.
So that means you can do a bunch of things. And you know, my thing is, and I always tell children this, dream as big as you want. The world is here waiting. It is your oyster, and you have to take advantage of these opportunities, India. And I really think that the fact that you don't want to just focus on dancing is what makes you so special.
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that you're not afraid to try all these other things and you're not holding on to just dancing. You're talking about being an adult and helping the world, helping the homeless. That's a lot for a little girl. A lot, which means that God has a lot in store for you, Indy. God has a lot in store for you. I think that number 6 is it, Ma. Number 6 might be.
Yeah,
I only got one, and I can't rely on that one. But you know, if I have,
I'll get a camera.
This will be the one that you can rely on, Mommy. Finally, one that got it right. I always say that, but I only got one. I'm like, I would blame other things on you, but you by yourself. She is a little ladybug. Now, Indy.
Yes.
Aside from what you would like to be when you get older, your style. Now we're gonna go into like what India does and likes at home. Favorite snack.
Watermelon, or chips. Yeah, watermelon or chips.
Watermelons or chips. Okay. Favorite juice. It's got to be something you enjoy.
Powerade.
Yes.
Oh well, is that because you're always tired and worn out from doing your dance moves, so you need to replace electrolytes?
No, I don't really drink juice. I drink water.
Good. Very good. Very good. Now let me ask you a question. If you had any advice for kids that wanted to do TikTok and be as popular as you, what would you tell them? They have to do.
Be yourself. Live your dream. Be what you want to be. Don't let nobody on your shoulder gets to you. If you have a lot of haters, just let them pass by. You hear me? Because you're beautiful, you're strong, and you're healthy. Always remember that. Lead your dream. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to live your dream. Do what you want to do. Yeah.
I love this, Indy. Oh my God. Okay, so I gotta figure out. I gotta do more myself because now I'm feeling like a little low on the scale when it comes to you because you're so inspiring. I gotta work on my inspiration. I think that you are so unique, Indy.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I have a challenge for you, Miss TikTok Queen. But before I do my challenge, can we see your nails?
Okay.
Can you put your nails to the screen? Ooh, beautiful. Who did your nails for you, Indy?
I did them. I just pressed them on. They're press-ons.
It doesn't matter, but you did that by yourself. You are so colorful. And you know what? You're not just colorful on the outside. You're colorful on the inside.
Thank you.
You know, when I say you're colorful on the inside, it means that you just have so much personality, India. Can I ask you, put your hands up and tell me how many times you've heard the word blessed? It's all 10, more than 10 times, right?
Yes.
You always hear, what are the words you hear the most from people? What would you say, Mom?
Girl, I know who you are.
Always hear blessed, amazing, astonishing, unbelievable, talented.
Everybody used to call people still call me cute.
Yes, you are cute. You are cute. You are so cute. You're beyond cute. You cute ain't even the word to fit you, girl. You cuter than cute.
Thank you.
You are cuter than cute. So let me ask you a question now. Favorite channel, Nickelodeon or Disney?
Disney.
Disney. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, I don't really have a favorite Disney movie. I like to watch every single Disney movie.
So you like Frozen and what is it? Incredible. There's so many. I can't even keep up because I don't have any small kids.
The Minions.
Yeah, the Minions.
Oh, you like the Minions?
I definitely love. Yeah.
Who's your favorite Minion? Because they all have regular names.
George. Yeah, the one, the funny one.
He's the funny one.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite TV show.
Dion.
Dion, is that a YouTube show or
Netflix, honey? She loves her some Raisin Dion.
Dion. Oh, I
Raisin Dion.
Raisin
it had
Dion.
Michael B. Jordan in it.
Yeah.
I watched for that.
Mom she's not giving up her dreams. She was like, listen, he ain't gonna
I'm like, we like that show, girl.
Look at you. So India, we're gonna play another clip of you. We want to show what you look like as your baby because you were the cutest thing in the whole world. So let's show India look at you when you were a little baby. So cute. Oh, look at you, India. You are so cute. You always had that expression.
Let's see
very serious expression. Look, you turn it on like that. Okay, I want to play another clip of you dancing. Let's play another one, Faith, because I just can't get enough. The cuteness overload, man. Seriously, I'm gonna get diabetes.
Baby, it's my child for me. It's my child for me. I don't play about my babies. Listen carefully. I'm here. Right here. Mama's always got your back and I'll always be here.
That is beautiful. You and Mommy, that is so beautiful. Let me ask you a question. What was it like on Jennifer Hudson's show? What was that experience like for you?
Let me tell you, I love Jennifer Hudson so much. When I got out there, you haven't noticed, but I had a little tear going down. I was so
Hey, Max.
Thank you.
like Jennifer Hudson. That's my girl. I love her. she burst me up to start singing. Yeah, I'm
So you
learning
sing
how to
too?
sing. Yeah.
Oh my God, sing something for me right now.
She's learning how to sing.
Okay, Mom's like, no, not right now. Mom's like, I love her, but too much. Listen, one time I was singing in the car, and I kept trying to do Mariah Carey. You know, she's a hero. And my mom, she threw a shoe in the back. Like, well, she just threw a shoe back. She's like, shut up. Killed my dream. I never wanted to sing again after that day. I was like, all right, that's it. I get it. I stopped. She was like, next it will be tomatoes. Keep it up. Like, hurt my poor little heart. I know. She threw tomatoes at me because I couldn't sing.
No.
My mom was. She killed my dreams. She's like, go get a job. Do this. So Jennifer Hudson. Then there was another clip when you were on Mario Lopez with Mario Lopez. What was that like?
We couldn't come to Orlando without bringing our girl Indie Bug back, Mario.
Oh,
She's a 9-year-old viral sensation. Viola Davis, Sierra have all fallen in love with her. Check out a little Indie Bug.
Oh, she's working it. Hey. Oh.
What do you love about dancing, Indy? What does it feel like?
It makes me happy. It feels good.
We need y'all to come to Orlando.
You want to go to Universal Studios in Orlando?
So we'll take you to Universal.
So listen, we kept our promise. Come on out, Indie Bug.
Where's our little Indie Bug?
Hey, wow.
Hi. You got this?
Indie Bug, how are you, sweetie?
Wait, can we see you? You like E.T.? Oh, no.
Indy, I gotta say, girl, you are moving. You are cruising. What was that like for you? Go to Orlando? Did you go to Universal Studios?
Yes, I loved it.
I've never been there.
Especially they had a huge pool at the hotel, so it was like, ooh, I wanted to go swimming every minute.
You look like you love water. I see in the pictures that you go to the beach or the pool a lot. You had on a bathing suit. So it's like one of your favorite things to do is swim too.
Yes, I love
Oh, wow. You know, I was a swimmer in college. I'm really good. I'm really good. I'm so happy to see you so happy, India. Is there things that you don't like? Like, say, for instance, like, I don't like this snack. I don't like that song. I don't like this show. Is there anything you don't like?
I don't like
if you hear a beat, you're like, I'm going to change this. What she said?
You can tell on when you go on my Instagram, the first video you click, I'm like, it's a bug. I hate bugs.
Your name is Indie Bug.
See, I love ladybugs. But bugs.
Bugs scare you? You don't like bugs?
Like,
yeah, I don't like bugs either.
Okay, I love when they're far away from me, but when they're close to me,
So not even butterflies?
Butterflies. I love butterflies. Don't get me wrong about butterflies. I love butterflies.
I think I know exactly what I'm going to send you. I have a gift coming for you. I know exactly what I'm going to send you, Indie Bug. It'll be something that I think me and your mom and a lot of people had the chance to experience when they were in school. So I feel like you deserve this opportunity too. So I'll be sending you something. You got to take care of it though.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. It's on me. It's a learning experience because I think that you're teaching the world how to love and be happy.
Yeah. You're always supposed to be happy. You're always supposed to be like enjoyment. You're always supposed to love yourself. You don't never body shame yourself. You don't never hate yourself. The only thing I need to tell you is you're beautiful. You're strong. And you don't let nobody kill your dreams no matter what.
No matter what.
If you have a problem, just walk out and say,
just brush it off. Brush it off and keep it pushing. Because you know what? The best revenge is winning.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best revenge right there is winning.
You know, I never heard of losing. Nobody ever in this world cannot lose. Nobody.
Yep. Yep. You know what, Indy? I think that you're gonna be just fine. That's
Yeah.
what I think. I think that you're a blessing in disguise. I think you came as a child, but you could be very well be an angel.
Cute.
I don't know if you're really a person. Where's your wings? I think you're a little angel, is what I think.
I'll pinch her.
She's real. She's real. All right,
I
Indy.
will.
Here's the thing. I do love to run my show until late, but I do have to keep in mind that you're still a little baby girl, and you got to go get ready because you got school in the morning.
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to go do what kids do, brush your teeth, get yourself together, work on tomorrow's TikTok video. But before we go, let's do this challenge. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just going
All
to move
right,
this
Mom.
back.
Let's put it somewhere where...
She has room.
Yep, I need her to have a lot of space so that we can get this ball rolling. Now, Indy, I'm going to give you 10 TikTok dances, okay? I'm going to play the beat. Let me know if it sounds good for you. I want you to do 10 TikTok dances that you know in 1 minute. Okay?
Hold on. They can't see me.
Well, that's
She's ready.
Hold on.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm not gonna, don't worry, I got you. This is a musical chance. I'm gonna wait till you're ready. Yeah, Indy she's gonna get this right. She's not playing. Indy's not playing. She's gonna get this right. Shout out to Seb Got Beats, guys, because I want you to know that this is an original beat we're about to play. And Indy will be the first to dance to it. Okay? She'll be the first child to dance to this original beat that Seb Got Beats. Shout out to @SebGotBeats on Instagram. Him and I created. He's also the producer behind the Real Kitty Kitty song with Method Man. So check him out. He's got some firework. All right, Indy, let me know. You stretched out? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. All right, I'll let you know. 10 dances starting right now. Go.
She can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
Just start doing TikToks. Do 10 TikTok dances.
All right, hold on. Let me try to see if I can do this another way. All right, Indy. That was adorable. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That was good work, girl. You did not stop moving that entire time. Hold on, I gotta plug up my piece back in because I wanted to play that for you. But you know what I'm gonna do for you, India? I'm gonna send you that beat directly so that you can practice to it at home.
Okay.
Okay? I'll let you do your own TikTok video to it.
Thank you.
Okay? Because I know that you're going to crush that song. But you still did amazing. And I love everything that you do. I think you're the cutest little girl in the world. And I think you're also one of the brightest lights I've ever had the pleasure of encountering.
Thank you.
I want you to stay this way, India, if it's possible. I would say stay as small and cute as you are, but people have to grow up, so that's not possible. But still, if you can stay with the same spirit, I think you're gonna go to the moon.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I love talking to you, India. I loved talking to you, but now I gotta talk to mommy, okay?
Thank you.
So me and mommy gonna chop it up a bit, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Bye, India. Good night. Have a good day. School tomorrow. And don't forget, I will be calling you in a few so that you can see the fairies.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Mama. Let me know when the coast is clear.
Okay. Let me turn my... You just spilled slime everywhere, but...
I'm telling kids, my niece with that damn slime. I'll be like, be throwing it out. I'd be like, it fell in the garbage.
I
Like,
need
my slime. I'd be like, you'll be all right.
I need stocks and slime. I love you.
Love you, mommy.
Good night.
Good night, Indy.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
Okay, so now we're going to get ready to talk about the more in-depth stuff with Indy.
Yeah, so she heads out.
Bye-bye.
Bye, baby girl.
Good night. There we go.
She's did she go do
Yeah,
kid stuff? Okay.
She's
I hear her in there singing. I was like, I didn't want her to sing. Oh, yeah. Singing. Okay, mama. So you are the locomotive behind Indy. You are like the engine that gets this thing going. Although she is the face of the brand that
she's a
Indy
star.
brand, you are the one that navigates things for her. You stay in tune. You make sure she's safe. You make sure that every deal is appropriate and age appropriate for her.
Absolutely.
But what a lot of people didn't know, including myself, was that Indy is dealing with her own adversities. I had no idea that this was happening to a small child. Never once.
It's not happening to Indy, but it's
directed toward her.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's me.
It's you that sees it. Right.
Oh my God.
So as
and
mom,
her entire
now
family.
You're taking all the punches for her.
Exactly.
How does that make you feel to know that people are mean to a child?
Mind blowing. I mean, not that I was sheltered or anything like that.
No, because you come from the hood. You
right,
like Ohio. You're not scared of nothing.
Right.
I know.
But I never knew the extent of the cruelty when it comes to like kids. Like, I mean, and the professionals. That's what really has thrown me is the professionals. You know, you click on their pages and it's a teacher or it's a nurse or it's somebody from the Board of Education or a professionals, and you're floored.
All of this toward a baby. Because to be honest with you, I don't care how old a kid is, whether they're 8, 10, 12, 13, they're all babies to me because they still got a whole lot to learn. Things that they can't process the way we can.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And as a mother, seeing someone feel like that about your child, it's almost like you want to fight the world.
Well, no, I guess there's two sides to it. It's devastating, but I've learned how to deal with it. But also it has alerted me to my responsibility as a parent.
Yeah.
I never knew that adults would attack a child, and not for something she said, not for something she's done, but to personally attack.
Oh no. When I saw these, because I didn't know, I was just a fan of Indy for her dancing and things like that. I never once ever knew that this was happening. You could I like if you would have told me, oh, this little girl's going through a lot on social media, etc., I would have been like, nah, she's a beautiful little girl, like everybody loves her. Little did I know that they were coming for this little girl. Like, they had so much to say, and you would think that her smile, her dancing, her happiness would have been enough to just put people in a good mood in that very moment. If it didn't last long. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I do have to shout out to like my Instagram aunties.
Oh, yes.
My
shout
Facebook
out to the Instagram aunties that you told me about. I'm one of them too now.
Right.
Now. I'm joined.
So I don't want to get up. I mean, I want to acknowledge that I have mad love out there and mad support.
I think it's amazing. So she has a lot of supporters.
Oh my goodness. I mean, the positivity is overwhelming. But I have like a sector that swears that she's an adult. Like,
so this is more what we would call a slander campaign.
Basically.
Someone targeting her intentionally.
No, thousands of
Right,
people.
and that's usually how it goes. They'll band together, create fake accounts, and start attacking.
Oh my gosh.
How long would you say this has been going on?
For ever since she went viral on TikTok, it's just they swear that she's an adult. Like, I've proven, like, I've had doctors prove
right.
She has baby teeth that have fell out in
you can look at her and see she's a baby. We're gonna throw up some of the stuff, Mom. Some of the things. It's a little disturbing. So for those who are watching, please be mindful. I don't condone violence or disrespect, especially not towards children. However, per Mom's request, she wants the world to be aware of how unfair this is for her child. Look at what the things that, some of the things that people are saying. These are just some of the comments we pulled, accusing Indie Bug of, there was even one person who actually cursed and called you names. And you get this pretty often now.
No, I wake up daily with this. Instagram daily. There's comments. I only have like 370K on Instagram, but I know I have 1 million because I have the rest of them blocked. Like, literally, like,
it's sad.
I mean, so name calling, talk about her clothes, talk about the way she looks. They come at me and swear that I'm frauding, that I create. Now you can tell that I'm not rich by any means. In order to create an entire scene of a grown woman posing as a little girl, that means she has to be a grown woman. And this has gone on for 3 years, but not one.
And they watch her grow, and they're still saying this.
But nobody has exposed me.
She's not even as tall. I mean, she wasn't even as tall as she was now that she was 3 years ago in the videos. So I'm like, she's growing. If she wasn't a child, she wouldn't be growing. She would be, that's it. Her growth is done.
I mean, and nobody has exposed me. Not one person. Not one.
And you did mention that there were even some celebrities that found themselves joining in on the hate campaign.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, to me, when Indy has been on the Shade Room multiple times this year.
Yeah, you said at least 5 times this year alone.
And to have a platform with 26 million followers and to leave those slanderous comments, to call me a liar, to call me a fraud, to call my child names. Like, I have never went on somebody's profile and said, call a kid a name. Like,
I'm going to be honest with you, Mom. I'm so happy that now you have brought this to the forefront, because I myself am going to be one of those Instagram aunties for India. I will speak up on her behalf, because see, what y'all don't know is that I don't lie to my viewers here on the Chela's Way Experience. And unfortunately, if I was lied to, I'd have to, verify the information for accuracy. But here in this, we have official documents for India that were mailed to me directly. Now, naturally, I can't show you guys, but I myself am going to look at it. I haven't opened it yet. So you guys know it's sealed. I'm going to open it, and we're going to verify again, because I'm pretty sure we've already done this, India's information. But really quickly, we have a video of you taking India to the doctor, even the doctor verifying India's age. Let's put this up, because at this point, I feel like she deserves a fair shot, because there's so much endorsements that are in the woodworks for India. This doesn't stop. Like, I see so much for her. Like, and some of these things, would you say, have kind of interfered with her progression in her career?
Well, absolutely. I mean, when you have a child that is extremely talented, but you have sponsors that don't want chaos or drama, and they don't know if I'm lying or not. When it's different when 1 or 2 people say it, but when you go down Shade Room comments and you can see 10,000 comments that call me a liar with no proof at all. I mean, Nike doesn't want to put Indy in their video only to find out that she's, something that she's not. So I want to prove. I mean, how do you prove that you're telling the truth when you're telling the truth? when you're telling the truth.
Okay. Well, I myself was never riddled with whether or not she was a kid or a child. I myself, who's a mother, I have a kid. I can tell the mannerisms of a child. And this is where the ignorance comes into play, and it's so fucking high key. Because now it's just me and you, we could let off. It's fucking wrong. It is unfair for people to attack a small child. It is beyond wrong. Like,
and it
you
is.
gotta be fucking sick to talk about a baby
those
like that.
comments day after day after day. And how do you prove that you're telling the truth when you're telling the truth?
Right.
Like,
right. You shouldn't have to work so hard to defend your baby.
Nothing about her talent, just personal attacks.
And it's so weird to me because why is it so hard to believe a child could have that much talent? Michael Jackson was a prodigy. There's so many people that were prodigies, and it started from that age, if not younger. And Indy's now displaying that. So if you guys can know, and this is for you motherfuckers out there that are judging this little girl so fucking harshly. Yes, I'm the one saying it. The Chela's Way experience, we're going to clear that shit up right now. Understand this. A small child can have talent. Some people are just born with it. And if you don't fucking have it, you don't have the right to strip someone bare of theirs. If you're unhappy with yourself or you're mad that your kid can't do that, then you just teach your kid how to have a fucking talent. But don't ever try to downplay someone else's talent. That little girl deserves a fair shot. And I'm praying that today on the Chela's Way experience, we can clear this shit up and push Indy forward all collectively. By clearing this up, putting it back on the internet for you guys to see and understand that I don't lie on my show. I don't care. I don't got nothing to lose. What do I have to do to impress anybody? I don't. It is my goal to enlighten. And I'm going to do that today through Indie Bug. Because you guys have to understand that you cannot slander a child. I don't care if people say, oh, freedom of speech. Freedom of speech, if it was freedom of speech, Kanye and Kyrie Irving wouldn't be getting stripped down like that. That's why you know freedom of speech isn't real. Pay attention to what's going on around you. And understand what freedom of speech really means. And if there's freedom of speech, there's also freedom of expression. That might not be an amendment, but it is a social fucking amendment. Okay? And every tear that you shed for your daughter is a fucking emotional inquiry. You're putting it out there because you're letting the world know I'm going through something. My child is hurting. Stop coming for my baby.
Yeah, I think the worst experience, though, was she went on TikTok. And I don't let her touch any of my accounts because
yes, which as you should as a parent, you're protecting what she sees, especially now she's reading.
She went on her friend's TikTok and somebody had made a nasty comment and put death emojis. And when I say she broke down and she was like, Mama, why would they wish death on me? I haven't done anything to anybody. That, I mean, like, why? Why? Like,
and I would ask you how it made you feel, but you're showing me right now, so I don't have to ask. I know how it made you feel. And it hurts to know that the world is so cruel. But you know what I'm going to tell you like this, Rachel? You don't stop backing that situation with your daughter. That little girl is going to make it. And when she does, I promise you, all the naysayers are going to be like, oh, well, you know, I just thought. Sometimes you need to keep your fucking thoughts to yourself. All right? Keep your fucking thoughts to yourself. But without further ado, we're going to open up the document. And I'm not going to show you guys her personal information, but I myself will be viewing it. And I'm going to let you guys know here. If there's a lie, of course, naturally, I'll expose it because it's my job as a journalist.
That's right.
However, if the truth is a fucking truth, an apology is in order. And that's all I'm going to say going forward. So as you guys see, I'm opening the document, which was sealed, not touched. Okay? This is Indie Bugs Records, an official state of Ohio of vital statistics, certification of birth. India, 7/19/2012. Now, if you motherfuckers could do math, Indy is 10 years old. 10. 7/19 motherfucking 22. Okay? If you guys can fucking read. Okay? 7/19 fucking 22. This is a baby. Okay? Date of the record filed 8/1/2012. I know because I have a kid myself. Takes about 3 to 6 weeks to get a birth certificate. Everybody fucking knows that. Okay? This is a child you guys are attacking. Okay? 7/19/2012. Okay? Now, we're going to throw up the nurse clip. Also verifying the teeth that she lost. Let's play that real.
Let me listen to your heart real quick.
And can I verify that you're doing a physical?
Yep.
And how old is Indy?
So, according to records online, and you can tell from her teeth, so when kids grow new teeth, they have bumps in them. Open up your mouth. See the bumps in her teeth right there? Those are new teeth that are just coming in. So those aren't adult teeth. Well, they're her adult.
So now I can verify and I can sit here and say I personally know everything about surgically removed baby teeth because my nephew went through that. And he had his teeth pulled when he was very young because they were bad teeth. And they pulled them, two top teeth. And I can honestly say for about 5 years, his teeth didn't grow. We thought something was wrong with him. I was like, you might as well just learn how to whistle and call it a day because it's over for you. That's what I used to tell him all the time. Like you're going to whistle through it. And he used to be like, stop. But nonetheless, it's a real thing. Now, teeth falling out, usually there's a tooth getting ready to come in. That's why that one has fallen out. When it's surgically removed, that's a different process. And the body responds differently to it. Hence why Indy has no teeth there. Now, if you guys had children of your own, you would know what this is like. You wouldn't be negative about it. Please stop attacking this kid. Stop. I showed you proof. 7/19/2012. And she's a Cancer. Oh, God.
Period.
Period. Period. She's. What's that like for you, Mom? What sign are you?
I'm a Leo.
I forgot. August 14th. Yes, we
so
are.
I don't want no apology.
Team Leo. Team Leo, Mama. We are Team Leo. That's why we love so hard, girl.
Yeah. So I really don't want apologies.
I'm putting this back because it's going back in the mail to Indy's mama because this was an official document that I cannot hold on to. Her mother needs it. But just so you guys know, I know what a birth certificate looks like. That's an original document. Now, at the end of the day, Mom, where do you see, like, now, because Indy is so self-propelling and you're behind her supporting this as she continues to progress in her dreams, and I would say career, because that's what this is developed into, the next endorsements. I know you said that you want her to have opportunities, but you also want to protect her childhood.
Absolutely. So at this point, I'm not so much worried about endorsements or movies. I just want to give her experiences that I couldn't provide. So if somebody calls and say you want to go skiing in Aspen, we're there. Somebody say you want to go to the zoo, we're there. So, I mean, money doesn't really move me. I ain't always had money. It probably
I know what that's like, Mama. I grew up rough myself. I know. Because listen, Ohio, you know, you got Ohio, Chicago, Detroit, New York, places like that. Believe it or not, there is hardship everywhere. You said where you live, they call it baby Chirac. That's what you said, right? So I already know what it is over there. You know what I'm saying? It's real. You come from a real side. So, you know, and again, why on God's fucking green earth would a person who grew up in the motherfucking hood be promoting a grown person? Like, the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think we got time?
And you know how the hood is. If I had promoted this fraud, somebody would have
like,
exposed.
That bitch lying. That bitch lying. You pay me, I'll tell you the truth right now. That bitch lying. You know how it go. You know.
But I think what I want more than anything out of this is, you know, I was once that parent that sent my kid to school at 7 a.m. and had to catch the bus and couldn't get home till 6 or 7 o'clock. And I trusted that adults that were teachers and daycare providers and nurses were actually taking care of my child until I read all these Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And I think the reason that Indy has so many talents is because now I'm a 24-hour parent. I don't trust anybody to watch my child for 9 hours.
At the end of the day, it's we live in a very strange world.
So I would just, parents that are doing their best, single moms that are working their fingers to the bone just to get a hot plate, I would encourage them to take the time to just look over your baby's social media, because it's not the kids, it's adults that are bullying these children.
It is.
And it's not I mean, honestly, I'm in a situation where my child I'm being terrorized on behalf of my child for no reason at all. We're not cussing people. We're not being provocative. We're not stealing people's content. We're not doing any of this.
You're just doing your own thing. She's doing what comes natural to her.
Like, I mean, I love my fan base. They're the reasons that I'm doing it, and they're the reasons that I'm not stopping. Every time I get a hateful comment, I think how I can go harder, how I can go stronger, how I can make you sick with creativity.
I told you. I said the best revenge, Indy, is to win. That's the best revenge. Because guess what? You can't do nothing to me when I'm at the mountain top and I'm looking down on you from my my vantage point. I'm like, how does it feel down there? Oh, okay.
I be laughing because I know I see people all the time. They'll get blocked from Instagram and then they'll jump to Facebook. Even the haters, they smiling because we bring positive content and we bring joy to the world.
I think that India has the right premise on how to conduct herself through life. I think she's on the right track to self-fulfillment and happiness. I don't think she needs any help there. I think that whatever she's growing into, Mom, you can help mold it, but I think she's kind of got it already. A lot of us, even in our older years, we're not nowhere near that positive or happy because we're so busy learning to survive. We lose sight of the things that, life brings, the joy that life brings, and the fact that you let her do all of that. You don't interfere with it. That's so dope to me. That's so dope to me, and I love your relationship with your daughter. I think it's precious. I really, sometimes I look back and I'm like, I could have been a little bit more, attentive to some of her talents, but my daughter, she wasn't into none of that shit. So, I couldn't harness the talent because she never really did anything. She was just like, okay, she's a good kid, just sat down all day. And I was like, oh, she's perfect. In my mind, I'm looking at India and I'm like, why couldn't dance like this one? I even tell my friends' kids that. I'm like, why don't you get on TikTok and be famous? And they be like, it's not that easy. And I'm like, yes, it is. Anybody does it. She makes it look so damn easy.
Oh, she does. She does.
She makes it look easy. She's so effortless with her endeavors. And that's what makes Indy so powerful. It's like she's got a glow, and you gotta let her have it. Don't interfere with it. Just let her be. I think everything that you're doing, homeschooling her, is important. However, also because the thing here is her career is going to blossom. So her availability has to go or coincide with that. And at least with homeschooling, if she does travel, she can take the computer wherever she goes.
Well, when the pandemic hit, I was able to see into people's homes, and I was able to see that she actually wasn't being educated the way that I wanted her to be educated. So what I did is faith, God, quit my job, and decided to parent 24 hours.
Right.
And I'm blessed to do that. And in no way do I want another mother that's working 2 or 3 jobs. I know that that's not possible, but that was a decision that I chose to make. So, I mean,
it speaks volumes, though, Rachel, when you think about it, because at the end of the day, for you to give up the bread and butter to focus on her education, I mean, that it speaks for itself. There's really nothing more to say. That's what a mom does. We sacrifice.
Absolutely.
That's just how it is. We sacrifice as mothers. The minute we have these children, we take on that sense of responsibility in every aspect of raising them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we are there. We are everything until they learn how to be it on their own.
Yep.
I think that
Especially
you're
with
doing
the
an
way
amazing
that
job with her. Amazing
reading
job
them
with her.
comments, you're not getting my child for 8 hours. You're not
I
getting
can't
my
even
child
blame
for
you.
8 hours.
Yet, what you say, you know, nurses, school officials, things of that nature. If someone can feel like that about a child on the internet, imagine what they'll do to them in front of their face.
Especially behind the locked school door.
Entirely. Because you know what? I think that people understand Indie's value.
Yeah,
and this is where it becomes creepy.
And kids, listen to your kid's voice. You know, we're tired and we work as parents, but kids actually do tell the truth.
Yeah.
4 years ago, I would have never believed my child if she told me that a teacher called her a name. If a nurse called her a name. But now I actually have them in my inbox with all the pride in the world, because all you got to do is click. You're professional. Are you serious?
Doing this to a kid.
Yeah, I'm not. My child will not be mentally abused by the world, especially for some money.
And you're going to continue to keep this cloak over Indie, no matter what happens, because I recall you also telling me that it doesn't matter, like as far as movies and things of that nature, you don't particularly care for the schedule because you want Indie to have a childlike experience.
Absolutely. She's only a child for 18 years. That's it. For the next 80 years, she's working. So, I mean, it is so important for her just to be a kid. This is something she wants to do. This is not something I'm saying you got to do. You got to make. No, Indie, turn off the camera. That's my life. I'm not recording that.
She ready. She's born ready.
Right.
Would you say that when you were pregnant with her, she was kicking the crap out of you?
Oh, my goodness.
I know she was. It was like the baby with the drum.
Dance.
Boom, boom. I'm telling you, man. They take us for a spin, man. But you know, Rachel, I gotta say that, you know, continue being that fearless mom that you've been for so long. You're Indie's first example. And if I were to ask who Indie's role model is, I'm almost certain she'll say you.
Thank you.
She loves Nicki Minaj, but I'm certain that mommy's her role model. And I think she gets a lot of her personality from you too. I feel like Mama just is like always boisterous, telling it like it is.
I think I was more reserved, and she's
out there. She don't even care. She's like, I like that. That's pretty. You're beautiful. I think it's like she's not afraid to give compliments, and that's a beautiful thing, because in turn, it's always going to make her such a well-received individual.
And she's genuine. These are not things genuine. I'm telling her to say to people. Like,
exactly. She's doing it all on her own.
Yeah.
She's doing it all on her own. But you know what? Thank you, Mom, for joining us tonight. I know you guys got to get up early and do Indie's homeschooling, so I don't like to interfere with that. I know 10 o'clock is a little bit of a cutoff for most people. She's like, listen, I'm tired. So,
me too.
But thank you for joining us. Thank you for allowing me to have Indie on my show, because this has not just been something for her to clarify, but it's been a special experience for me, because I wanted to show other children that they can do it. Don't be afraid. If Indie did it, you can do it too. I don't know if you'll be successful, but you know, try. You know,
and shout out to my fan base. Shout out to my internet aunties. Shout out to Miss Brittany, who has always had our back. And thank you. We love you.
We love you guys too here at the Chela's Way Experience. Myself, shout out to Faith Adorn Network. You know, and we look forward to seeing more from Indie. I'm almost 110% certain that she's nowhere near done. I can't wait to see her next TikTok. I'll be sure to send her my sample of the song.
Absolutely.
We're going to let Indie do her thing on this record, and it's a fun, airy, light dance record, and I know she's going to kill it, and I hope that she inspires 10 million other kids to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
As she's been doing on a daily basis. Thank you for being here with us, Rachel, at the Chela's Way Experience. It's been a pleasure. I love you guys. Enjoy, and we'll chat more. Indie, have a good night, baby.
Bye.
Bye, Mama. So, what a beautiful experience. Shout out to Indie Bug. Shout out to Rachel. You know, shout out to everyone that supported today. And like I said again, one of the cutest little kids you'll ever want to see. And, you know, let's just end here. I just want to say this. You know, please be mindful of what you say, because this is another person's feelings that you're affecting. I know most people think that people are supposed to have tough skin and learn how to take things, but the world isn't designed that way. The sensitivity gauge has literally heightened to the point where it's damn near probably fucking broken. Okay? Let people be. No harm, no foul. If these people aren't directly trying to hurt you in any way, if it's not harmful to you, what business do you have going under their comments and being disrespectful, especially to a child? There's a special place in hell for people like that, though. You know, I gotta say, I myself have had the pleasure of being touched by Indie Bug, and I think she is a beautiful spirit. I'm gonna continue myself to defend her. For those that had the pleasure of watching the Chela's Way experience today, if you have small children, just like Rachel said, listen to your children. If they have a talent, even if it's the smallest, help it grow. Plant, it's a seed, plant it, and water it and cultivate it, and allow your children to really expand on whatever talent they might have. You won't know until you bring it out of them. But again, I totally get where she's coming from. And I hate to know that this woman was on this show crying today because you guys attacked Indie the way you did. But, she'll continue to grow because that's just what God wants for her. And I highly doubt anyone in this world can stop her. That little girl is going to the moon. And I'm happy that they joined us today. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you next week.